Whoa! Roseanne reboot. No joke. A Roseanne reboot. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, it is the Roseanne show, the TV show back that started in 1989. Lasted 10 years. Got 9 episodes. Has 9 seasons under its belt. Is finally getting a reboot, and it is coming in 2018. Apparently, this was announced about a couple of weeks ago from ABC, who is going to be premiering the show in 2018. It's only going to be 8 episodes long. Apparently, not the entire cast, but the original cast will be there. Looks like Roseanne Barr, John Goodman as Dan Connor, Sarah Gilbert will be Darlene, Laurie Metcalf as Jackie, Michael Fishman as DJ, and Lacey Granson as Becky will be joining the crew. That's interesting. So what about Sarah Chalk? Well, she will probably be in this. From what they say, she will be in there in a different role. Alright, cool. I'm alright with that. Now, if you haven't watched Roseanne before, it is absurd. It is hilarity. It's a good show. I liked it. I personally loved Roseanne. I've watched all 9 seasons, and I thought the ending was a little controversial. It was a little weird. But watching it several times over, I finally get to where it actually ends. And I think it is about around season 3 is when the TV show actually ends, and when season 4 begins is when it starts becoming something completely different, and it goes into what I call the dream state, where everything starts, falling into their hands, everything starts going good, they win the millions. So what happens after Roseanne and the reboot? So, do they just ignore the ending? If you've ever watched Roseanne, the 9th season, the very last episode was very controversial. They did not win the millions of dollars. They didn't win the lottery. And everything was a book. It was all written as a book. So it seems like in the end of season 2, I think it was the episode Happy Birthday, when Roseanne Connor finally got her office, she started writing her books. I think it was until about season 3, towards the end, is when everything started becoming her book about her family and the way she thinks it should have been, not the way it was. And Dan in the reboot is alive. He did not die of a heart attack. They're completely ignoring all of that. So basically, this would be kind of like picking up from season 3, season 4 of Roseanne, where they're just going to ignore the road trips. They're going to ignore probably all the millions of dollars. They're going to ignore everything that's in there, and it's just going to star the original cast and their day-to-day conflicts and how they live paycheck to paycheck. Now, that's going to be interesting to see how that actually works out, because it's 2018, and basically they're going to be. It's only 8 episodes from what it says. It's only 8 episodes long, so I don't know how they're going to do all this, and what any episodes are going to be about. There's no synopsis or anything, so I was kind of wondering how they're going to actually do all this and bring Roseanne into it, because this is a new age, a new era, and TV's a lot different than the way it was back in the day. I know that when Roseanne first appeared, it was a big hit. Ratings were out the roof. It was something that was never seen before. She broke a lot of ground for different TV series and stuff to come in. You see a lot of awesome people that, you can see, what's his name? You can see Tobey Maguire in there. You see, oh my gosh, you see a lot of people that just now getting their acting started. So it's kind of interesting to see how the reboot's really going to come into play, because, I know there's going to be a lot of answered questions. Is Dan still doing his 4 aces? Construction business, what is Roseanne doing, what's Jackie up to? It kind of makes you wonder what's the entire family is going to be up to, but we won't find out until probably later on this fall, and they might have an update for that. So this is kind of interesting on how this is all going to play out. I'm very interested to see Roseanne come back. I really am, but I don't know if it's going to be as good as what its original predecessor was, Roseanne. So, I loved the series, but I'm kind of interested to see how it all takes place.